Welcome to my job tour video. This is Lauren Riley, and I'm going to be taking you through my job at Sea Oaks Country Club. We'll go over each department and my job specifically and the food and bev. To get started, it is located in Little Lake Harbor, which is in Southern Ocean County, and that's going to be right off exit 58 of the Garden State Parkway. Sea Oaks is a family-owned business. It has a beautiful 18-hole championship golf course. We have a putting green and practice range, a restaurant and bar, banquet facility, and a 32-room inn. My position is, like I said, in food and beverage. It's in the restaurant. I am a bartender there. In my position, I need to have a knowledge of beers, wines, liquors, and how to make all those drinks. Also, I have to take all food and drink orders for all the bar patrons and prepare all their drinks. I also have to prepare service tickets for the tables in the restaurant. We do have a dishwasher behind the bar, so I do have to clean all the glasses, cutting all the garnishes for all the drinks, stocking all the beer, wine, and liquor, as well as cocktail napkins, straws, juices, all that kind of stuff. And then just processing cash, credit cards, and member payments. Because we are a golf course, members do have accounts that they are able to pay on. Some of the managerial duties that I have in my position are cash and safe handling. I do have access to the safe. I do need to count the drawers at the end of the night. I do also open and close the building, which is a big responsibility, and also doing inventory, and sometimes ordering as well. These are a couple pictures of the restaurant. It is fairly smaller. We really only have one main dining area where we have the 12 tables and about 20 bar stools. The tables along the window, which you'll be able to see in the next slide when I show you an exact floor chart, but the tables along the window are the 60s, as we call them. As we can see here, so the 3 tables along the window, the 2 rounds at 61 and 63, they seat up to 7 people, and then all the rest of the tables are 4 top tables. Like I said, there's about 20 seats around the bar, and then the little service bar area, which you can see right here. We do have a server station. This exit here goes onto our back patio, which goes out towards our 18th hole on the golf course. And then these doors go out into our main foyer area. It is, as you could see in the pictures prior, this is all window line, so it is a really nice view. And there are doors on this side of the dining room area that do lead into our other room that we sometimes use for dining as well. This is one of our server stations. This one's actually located in the kitchen. This one is the only one that has our coffee and espresso. The one out in the grill room itself, that does just have strictly soda there. This is a look at our menu. We do change it seasonally. We do keep a lot of the popular items, though. We leave those on there, but we do try to switch it up pretty often. Where you can see all of the headers here, the starters, soup and salad, main courses, burgers and sandwiches. We do make pretty good pizza for a golf course, I'll say so myself. And we have lunch and light fare as well. At the restaurant, you are able to order off the entire menu during dinner time, but we do not offer the main courses here in this section until 4 o'clock. Of course, if it isn't really busy, we will do our best to accommodate the guest wants. We also do list all of our wine on the menu as well as our beers. Now it's a little small, but we have 8 beers on draft. We do keep normally 5 to 6 of them. We keep the same. We have Miller Lite, Yuengling, Blue Moon. We have Stella, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, and Guinness. And then we rotate. Our Sam Adams is seasonal, and Pinelands, which is a local brewery, is also rotated as well. That's more a monthly rotation for the Pinelands. And then all our bottled beers are listed, and then some craft beers we have in the bottle as well. Most of those are Flying Fish. We do list our upcoming events on the menu. We just had St. Patty's Day that passed. And then as you can see listed here, we have Easter and Mother's Day, which we have a brunch buffet and a dinner buffet for both those holidays. Here, under the daily specials section, we run specials every night of the week. Monday and Tuesday are the only nights that we don't have specific theme nights, but we will run we do run dinner specials. Wednesday is our barbecue night. It just started again this past week on spring break. It's probably one of our most popular nights, as well as Thursday, which is our prime rib night. Friday, we have a seafood night, which is really popular in the summer. Saturday is our steakhouse night. And Sunday, we have a tour of Italy, which is $17.99, and that's a 3-course meal. And Fridays and Saturdays, we do have live entertainment. This time of year, we generally only do it on Saturdays, but once it gets closer to in season, we will do it both days. And sometimes we will add in another day as well. And then our desserts are right here. Okay, so looking at our point of sale system, this is a video here. Here I enter my initials, which will log me into the system. It does take a little bit to start up when you first log in. And the reason that we use Jonas is actually because it is able to connect with our golf shop, the restaurant, the inn, and banquet facility as well. So you can see here how it goes to chit processing is where we click in, and you can either click start new chit or open chits, and that'll show you all of your open checks. So click again in. Since I haven't logged in today, I'll have to hit start shift, and this brings you to all your that would be where all your open checks are. So we're going to click the table number here. Entered 62, which is a table by the window in the middle. Just clicking through here, kind of showing all the different sections. Each of these sections here is all broken down by the headers that we saw on the menu previously. How I entered this Caesar salad with the modifier chicken. So here's some more modifiers popping up when you click in Stoli, Martini, Dirty. So those are some more modifiers, just some for examples. Another Tito's, Tall, and we add club with that. This is just regular fountain drinks in there. Desserts and kids menu. Our dinner entrees. That button there, this is a course separator. That'll be used for anything that's more than one course, and you use that to separate the kitchen, just to show them that you don't want everything out at the same time. Button next to it is an open food button. If there's something not on the menu that a guest wants, that the kitchen will do, we click that with the price that the chef gives us. The next thing I just did here was I clicked the modifier button. And when you want to modify something that isn't something that we have a mod button for already, you would select the item and then you click the modifier special button, which I did there with the Tito's Tall and Club. So I selected the Tito's Tall and Club, hit the modifier button, and then it brings me to this screen where I'm going to enter splash of cran. So they would like a Tito's Tall with Club with a splash of cranberry. These are all our beers, different alcohols. These are certain popular drinks. These are all our theme nights, our barbecue night. Anytime you want to go back to the previous screen, you hit the home button. It's our steakhouse night. And happy hour menu. The next would be our bar speed menu. That is good for if you're really busy. All of our most popular drinks are all just on that one screen. So it's a lot faster. If you, for example, if you're getting hit with a huge crowd before maybe a wedding, before they go up to the banquet, and you have a lot of cash transactions, it makes it a lot easier than having to go through that whole process. Each time you could just ring one check on here of the cash transactions. It makes it a lot easier, a lot faster when it's really busy that way. I'm going to actually fast forward a little bit here through the video. This is going to show you our seat numbers. Here I'm clicking seat number 2 and clicking the Jumbo Shrimp Cocktail. You can see that it says number 2 here. Click the Stuffed Portobello and click the Quantity for button here. And moving to the payment screen, there's different discounts here. We have a social discount, which is a social membership. People pay yearly, and then they get a 20% discount in the restaurant. Also certain discounts in the pro shop. This is the senior discount button. This is the bar comp button, which is a certain what the bartender can comp daily to certain customers. Maybe something comes out wrong with their food, so you want to comp around the drinks. Something like that. This is how I would close that out at the end of the night. We have a cash, a member charge. I had mentioned that our members, our golf and our social members can charge to an account, credit card payment, and redeeming a gift card. Actually going to move on to the our shift reports. It breaks everything down, and then this is the amount owed at the end of the night. To decipher what we owe to the bussers, we take a percentage of our food sales. We do 20% of our food sales and then 18% on top of that. So we're essentially tipping 18% of our tips that we make. This is our legacy dining room. It's used for additional restaurant patrons. If it's not being used for a banquet facility, it can fit up to 100 people depending if they have a dance floor, etc. This is our ballroom. This is kind of undecorated, just the tables that looks out under our 18th hole. This is it all decorated. This was one of the most beautiful weddings that I think we had there. The table decorations were wonderful. And then this is our golf course. This picture at the top, this is a green side of our seventh hole, and then this is the 6th hole in the background. And then here is the green of our 16th hole, and 17 is in the background. And ironically, I actually live on the 17th hole, so my house is around here. We do a lot of promotions with our golf course and the restaurant. We do a lot of work together, and overall I hope you enjoyed looking at